Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Raptors. The championship pedigree tandem getting ready for work. Kyle Lowry, joined by Pascal Siakam as they get primed for action at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Raptors, Pacers, tip-off coming right up. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And check it out, Indiana. They're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. 2019's most improved player, Pascal Siakam, went from an energy player to an all-star. Siakam said, "After every season, I look at the things I have to do better. When the summertime comes, I just attack it and work. It's about making sure that I'm a better player than I was the year before." Kevin?
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Johnson. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Lowry. And it's Van Vliet in at the 2-guard position. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. LeVert out there with Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the 3. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Lowry for 3, trains the three-pointer.
Listen, this guy's so dangerous from beyond the arc. Kyle Lowry has always been a knockdown three-point shooter.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Siakam looking around. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the wingspan of Pascal Siakam makes that dunk look easy.
Pass to LeVert. And here's Warren for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely.
Oh,
wow.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Inside, LeVert, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from TJ Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Back to Lowry from 20 feet out. Can't hit that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Now the Pacers moving it up. And it's LeVert missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. LeVert against Lowry. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Siakam's got 6. Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Here's LeVert. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Toronto. From downtown. The rebound by Johnson. And the Raptors with the ball. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Toronto called for the foul. Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
And what you love is every year, Caris LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Down low, here's Boucher.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Outside, Sabonis. And there's the pass to Brogdon. On the clock. Warren, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. Sabonis, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's VanVleet. It's blocked.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
Warren against Lowry. They grabbed their own miss.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pacers trail by 3. Now here's LeVert. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now Lowry. VanVleet with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Johnson, and it's denied.
Well, that's about the long reach of Caris LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Indiana making some changes. McDermott's checked in for T.J. Warren, and it's Lamb in there for LeVert. Raptors also changing it up. Aaron Baines comes in for Chris Boucher, and it's Powell in for Johnson. And here is Powell. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
VanVleet outside. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
Well, this guy can navigate around a basketball court with the best of them. Kyle Lowry in a catch and shoot turned the lights out.
Brogdon looking it over. On the wing, Turner. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Passes it to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. Outside, Lamb. Outside to Brogdon. There's Sabonis. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got 10 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Brogdon. Out to Lamb. Outside Turner. 4 on the clock. Here's Brogdon. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pacers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And then for Toronto, Thomas checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Lamb kicks to Holiday. Turner inside, guarded by Powell. The shot's good. Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Here's Siakam. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pacers trail by 7. McConnell kicks to Turner. Outside, Lamb. Back to Turner. Powell against Lamb. And stolen by Siakam. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
So we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth. I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Holiday dishes to McDermott. And stolen by Siakam. to Bembry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it to Turner. Raptors leading by 10. Siakam passes to Bembry. Back to Siakam. Over McDermott. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 17 now.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and then say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
McDermott is out there with Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Powell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Baines trying to get open. Powell, that's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the pass to McDermott. He dishes it to Holiday. Fires from deep. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Some changes for Indiana. Warren comes in for Doug McDermott. And Karis LeVert subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Bembry the pass to Johnson. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Warren. Outside for Thomas. Dives for it, and that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Passes it to Powell. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, you love the activity of Karis LeVert. He's just trying to bother the offensive player and does a good job there.
On the wing, Holiday. Dishes to Holiday. Holiday against Thomas. Puts up a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Fires the 3, and the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from LeVert.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Here's Bembry, guarded by Holiday. Turner against Thomas, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Lowry comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. No good off the back of the rim. Pacers trail by 8. Now here is Holiday. He averages a bit over 6 points a game, and that one is good. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. High arcing shot, and that one drops. Lowry's got 9 points.
You know this, a guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
It's LeVert on the wing, covered by VanVleet. 6 to shoot. Here's LeVert. Sabonis, high post. Offline from the high post. Raptors leading by 8.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise-caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Pacers trail by 11. Pass to LeVert. Now Lamb. A 3-ball. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Lamb's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to VanVleet.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Sabonis kicks to LeVert. Indiana moving the ball around. For 3, Brogdon. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. Raptors leading by 8. The 3. They get the rebound. Outside for Thomas. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Lamb. Excellent D from Thomas. Toronto's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. VanVleet passes to Boucher. Lowry against Lamb. 5 on the clock. Outside for Thomas. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, there's an awareness that's required to be a good passer, and Kyle Lowry, he has it.
LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Brogdon against Lowry. Back to Sabonis. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Raptors in Toronto.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10 wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
And Indiana making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Aaron Baines comes in for Stanley Johnson. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Matt Thomas. Here's Siakam. 20 points for him last game against Indiana. Baines dishes to Lowry. Lamb against Van Vliet. Here's Baines. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Warren against Siakam. Sabonis inside. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Yep, it counts. Siakam's got 19 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Warren against Siakam. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Warren.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Here's Lowry. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Indiana. Here's Lamb. Out to the right wing. Here's McConnell. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet left side. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Pacers trail by 15. Outside, Lamb. 1:43 left to play in the first half. The dish to McDermott. It's blocked. Now Lowry, 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Good. Boucher's got his second bucket of the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
McConnell kicks to Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
Pacers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Raptors also changing it up. Norman Powell comes in for Chris Boucher. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Brogdon hits them both.
Well, of course, we all remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy?
Here's Siakam, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And some changes here for the Pacers. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lamb. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Clock at 6. Baines, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 17.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Holiday up top, guarded by Powell. Holiday, the pass to McDermott. And Holiday has it in the corner. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Siakam for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Raptors lead by 15. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. What a start it was for Pascal Siakam. He ended up with 19 points, 2 steals. Well, the former Most Improved Award winner, Pascal Siakam, still improving. Kenny, how did Siakam go from role player to all-star so quickly?
Adding a three-pointer to his game. But then the opportunities, get more touches now with the new lineup and the new team construction. And he's putting it to work.
And after Kawhi left Toronto, Siakam's role expanded. He's now the first option. Green. You know what I mean? Mean.
Okay, what does that mean?
Nothing.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Toronto right now, we've got Fred VanVleet. Johnson is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Lowry in at the point. VanVleet with the bucket. And here are the Pacers now. 17-point game. LeVert with it. And here is Brogdon. Outside Turner. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you love the aggressiveness of Domantas Sabonis attacking and using his size to his advantage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good. Sabonis.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
LeVert against Lowry. Johnson outside. Siakam left side. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Sabonis. LeVert against VanVleet. From deep. They get it back and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Brogdon hits them both. Toronto leading by 10. Here's Lowry. 14 points for him. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. LeVert against VanVleet. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Brogdon against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Brogdon finds Turner. To the middle. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Over Lowry. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Sabonis.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And Lowry has it in the corner. Lowry drawing the double team. Takes a three. Boucher's shot is off. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's LeVert. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Toronto leading by 11. Siakam trying to free himself up. Nice D from Sabonis. Pacers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Bounce pass from Lowry. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Siakam's got 24 points. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 8. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner trying to free himself up. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Siakam. Putting up about 25 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
The pass to Brogdon. Releases. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Lowry. Siakam trying to free himself up. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 16.
I thought he might get a call there. I thought it was pretty clear contact. But we know Lowry's not looking for the whistle. This guy's just looking to put points on the board.
Brogdon against Lowry. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Warren on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And TJ Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for TJ Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the 3-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
First free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Indiana making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Miles Turner. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. A new group in now for the Raptors. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Matt Thomas comes in for Stanley Johnson. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Bembry in for Kyle Lowry. Both free throws good from Warren.
Well, I love TJ Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
Siakam, good. Siakam's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And Toronto has possession. Here's Bembry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Sabonis. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They get a hand on it, and stolen by McConnell. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Holiday throws it down.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Siakam inside. Takes the three. Bembry misses. Pacers trail by 13. Passes it to McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Powell with the steal. Here's Bembry. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to McConnell. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now Siakam. 28 points for him. And stolen by McConnell. Now the pass to Sabonis. He kicks it to McDermott. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots.
First free throw is good.
And Doris, with McDermott, he knows that's how he's most effective on the floor.
That's exactly right, Greg. This guy knows his strengths, and that's his outside shooting, his ability to stretch the floor, the amount of deep shots he takes the last few seasons. This guy is a nice weapon to create space for people around him.
And McDermott drops them both.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Checking out some stats for McConnell, how last month turned out for him, averaging about 7 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Siakam goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And that's now 30 points for Siakam.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Holiday kicks to McConnell. Pass to McDermott. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Embry the pass to Powell. Now, here's Siakam. Guarded closely. Releases. The shot by Powell, no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 13. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Back to Siakam. In the corner, Powell with it. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Baines. And the layup is good. Baines has got 6.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And Lamb kicks to McDermott. Outside Holiday. Raptors leading by 15. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Siakam. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 32 points for Siakam.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Powell against Holiday. To end the drought. A shot off that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Raptors out in front, leading by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pacers trail by 17. Jeremy Lamb out there with McDermott. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Turner in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the Pacers 5. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Indiana.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Lamb. Lowry finds Baines. Van Vliet up top. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
The Pacers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Brogdon against Lowry. Now here's McDermott. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Warren. It's on target from the high post.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
Pass to Powell. pass to Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Stanley Johnson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. So Johnson hits 2 of them. LeVert with it. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
It just feels like there are nights where Caris LeVert is unguardable. I don't need to tell you, this is one of those nights.
I see him. Lowry against Turner. Outside for Lowry. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lowry's got 19 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
There's the pass to Turner. Here's Brogdon. 3-pointer from downtown. The shot by Turner no good. Toronto leading by 19 points. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Floats one, and LeVert finishes inside. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, this is yet another example of the growth of Caris LeVert. You almost have to have that floater game in your arsenal.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either. Boy, when I think of Kyle Lowry as an NBA player, obviously the basketball skill is what has put him into this position. But it's also, guys, sort of the tough-minded nature, his willingness to put his body on the line nightly. They have both been critical aspects to his success. What a joy to watch this guy. And you know what we call him now? NBA champion.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Brogdon outside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Van Vliet outside. And it's sent back by Turner. Outside Warren. To the middle. There's Sabonis. And yes, it's good.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Van Vliet outside.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Lowry against Brogdon. To the inside. Oh, wow. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Here's Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto. Pacers trail by 12. Outside Warren. Shoots over Van Vliet. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Raptors call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
Brogdon against Lowry. Brogdon outside. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. Raptors leading by 12. Siakam outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Brogdon with it. Lowry picks him up. Brogdon the pass to Warren. And he banks in the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
VanVleet against LeVert. Basket counts. VanVleet's got 9 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Sabonis, the pass to LeVert. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Passes to Boucher. 5 to shoot. For 3, VanVleet. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's LeVert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. LeVert's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Brogdon against Lowry. Pass to Boucher. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's LeVert. And he makes good on the layup. LeVert's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Caris LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
Lowry kicks to Boucher. Lowry against Brogdon. Lowry passes to Siakam. Down low, here's Van Vliet. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's LeVert. Sabonis trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from LeVert.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Caris LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
Van Vliet outside. Johnson outside.
2 minutes.
Van Vliet kicks to Johnson. Lowry for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brogdon outside. It's LeVert on the wing. From the arc. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Toronto. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Indiana foul. Two shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. LeVert against Van Vliet. LeVert the pass to Warren. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Lowry against Brogdon. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 8.
That is really good work there on the offense.
Pascal Siakam.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. .106 left to play here in the fourth. Brogdon kicks to LeVert. It's deflected, and he gets it back. No one near Turner as he lets it go. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Van Vliet wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Lowry against Brogdon. Good!
Well, just find a way. Malcolm Brogdon stepping up in a big one.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Warren. Jacks up a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Toronto, Fred Van Vliet. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Just for this trip to the line, I'll call him by his full name. Frederick Edmund Van Vliet Sr. Had to get that in there. Now we can just go back to Freddie V. Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Indiana again missing. So it's Toronto winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyle. Looked like the defense really got it done for you tonight.
You know, we focused in a lot on defense in the film session we did before the game, so we had to re-emphasize the things that we worked on in the last couple of days of practice.
That's been your identity as a team for a while. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.